Hello, Scorpio. How are you? My name is Shayla, and I'd like to welcome you to my channel, The Guiding Light. So, this is going to be your challenges and opportunities for the next 30 days. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across it is when these messages are meant for you. Okay, so the first card you have, your challenge it says a childhood wound, retrieve. Okay, your inner child is looking to heal so you can move on by understanding the situation in a new light. Going within to heal requires self-love and compassion. Gaining perspective through energy work or therapy can be very helpful to access tools to empower your inner child. Okay, so your inner child has a message for you. Okay. All right, so as you go back and pick up the pieces that, as you retrieve the pieces of you that you've left in your childhood traumas, okay, and you reconnect with your inner child, you're going to come into the acceptance that you are radiant, okay? Radiant goddess acceptance. You're an amazing goddess ready to fully understand how significant you are. Tap into that part of who you are by owning your beauty and power by not making any apologies for it. Okay, so male or female, your inner child is wanting you to know that you are freaking amazing, okay? But you're not right now, you're not realizing how significant you are. You're not realizing how beautiful and significant and amazing you are. And I feel like it's because your power was taken from you as a child. I feel like maybe your parents or somebody took away your power and made you feel very powerless. And Spirit's saying we need to go back and retrieve that piece of you. Okay, a lot of times when we have any sort of childhood trauma, we don't know how to process that as a child. And so pieces of our energy will be stuck within that memory, within that moment. And when you go back and you understand you look at that from a new perspective, okay, when you go back to that moment of trauma and you look at it from a new perspective, you're able to take that piece of you back, okay, and you're able to separate yourself from that memory, okay, from that situation that maybe you always thought defined you. And as you come into this realization, through you have to work through that. But as you come through this realization, you are going to come into this acceptance that you really are amazing, okay? And the next card you have is, okay, the number 7. It says possessions, okay? Belongings, finances, assets, and treasures, okay? So this childhood wound, it is affecting your stability, okay? It's affecting your possessions. You may have too many possessions. You may be trying to fill a void with possessions. You may have no possessions. You may very much not have a lot of possessions. And if that's the case, Spirit is saying that as you go back and you work with your inner child to come into this new energy, it's going to help your possessions, okay? It is going to make you feel grounded again, but it's going to help your finances. It's going to open up new opportunities, all right? But it's holding on to those treasures right now. You're holding on to treasures. Yeah, I definitely feel like you're holding on and it's affecting your possessions, okay? So you may have just too many possessions. And if that's the case, you may be being invited to really sit with those items, with those possessions, and to really ask yourself, like, do I need this? Like, is this serving me, or do I just have it because I'm holding on to that energy, that memory, okay? And maybe by getting rid of those things that will help your finances, because as you're moving things out that are maybe not serving you anymore, it opens up space for new things to come in. Okay. You also have, the next card you have out is desires. Okay. Desires. It is your goals, your passion, craving, and fulfillment. So while this is your first chakra, this is going to be your sacral chakra, which is your second chakra. These two are very much connected and intertwined, okay? Because your stability will affect your creativity and your passions. If you do not feel safe in your everyday life, or maybe you have so many possessions that you're having a hard time finding a desire, okay, to get into your goals, to find your passions, okay? You need to feel, let yourself go after your cravings because it's going to bring fulfillment. All right, whatever that is for you. Whatever it is that, your desires. It's important that you connect with those. Okay, because that's also going to connect you with yourself. Okay, that's going to make you feel radiant. If you let yourself go after your goals, your passions, and your desires. Okay. The next card you have is the number 46, which also reduces to the number 10. And it says inspiration. Ideas spark conception and impulse. Okay. So, yeah, you're getting new ideas. You're getting new ideas, okay? There's a new spark, okay? A new, there's a spark coming in for you. I feel like Spirit is bringing you new ideas. There's going to be an impulse. You're going to feel an impulse to, and an inspiration is going to come through. So as this inspiration comes through, you're going to feel very impulsive towards following your dreams, following your desires, your goals, your passion, okay? And I feel like you're going to do that through presence. All right. Spirit is saying presence. Get all that light around her. Like she's finding that childlike joy in seeing the bee. Okay. It's awareness, attention, reality, and connection. It's also the number 44. So look up angel number 44. All right. Or you may start seeing the number 44. But awareness, attention, reality, and connection. All right. So you're going to get grounded. I feel like you're definitely going to start to become present in your feelings, in your everyday interactions. Okay. And that's maybe where this inspiration is coming from. Finding the joy in the small things in life. Like she is this bumblebee. Okay. Becoming aware of your reality, starting to pay attention, and starting to feel connected to yourself again. Okay, I feel like you're going to start to feel connected to yourself again, to your inner child, and to the needs of your inner child. Okay, so you have the Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands. Woo, okay. The Four of Swords. As well as, let me presence. What do you need us to know about being present? Okay. Wait a minute. No, okay. This one? Okay, this one. Sorry about that. Okay. So, all right. With the Ace of Wands, the Ace is, it's a gift. It's a gift of creation. Like, it is, where is that? Yeah, it's a new idea. It is the arrival of inspiration right here. Okay. Illumination, intense creativity, the mirror-like nature of consciousness, feeling interconnected with all things, and the ability to manifest anything, okay? So with that being over the card of possessions, that tells me that you're going to find, as you start getting rid of these possessions, these things, like reevaluating what you have, it's going to bring in the gift of making something new, of creating something new. Yeah, it's going to bring you into, like, I feel like it's going to help you feel grounded. You're going to start to bring your ideas, your inspiration into life. And I feel like you are going to maybe even create something that people can have as a possession, okay? An art piece of artwork or a candle, ceramics, like something. You are going to start creating. You're going to start to feel inspired to create new things. And I feel like you could be selling them as possessions to other people, okay? It's going to help your finances, and to them, they're going to be considered treasures, okay? You're going to be creating something amazing, I feel like. And it's going to open up this passion for you, okay? It's going to connect you to your creative center again, to your sacral chakra. You've got the Page of Wands with that. And that's explosive creativity, you guys, infectious enthusiasm, having so many new ideas. It's a creative beginning. Okay, you're going to find newfound inspiration. Okay, you're going to be finding a new skill, passion. Okay, become curious and try some new things. You're going to give yourself permission to dream. And it's just an energy of creative ideas, brainstorming. It's got this childlike spark to her. She's very childlike in how she is acting. Okay, so this tells me you are definitely going to retrieve this childhood wound, and you are going to start creating such amazing things, Scorpio. Okay, this inspiration is going to come while you're resting. The Four of Swords. Okay, while you're resting, your mind, you're going to be sleeping, you could be daydreaming. You are going to be I definitely feel sleeping. In your dreams, I feel like you are going to find inspiration while you sleep. Because you're going to be able to be out of your own way. Okay? When we sleep and we get out of our own way, a lot of times that's when Spirit's able to bring in new inspiration for us. So you may just wake up one day and be like, I am feeling on top of the world today and I am going to get this done. Like, I am so excited because all these new creative ideas just came to me. And I can't wait to start creating these things because my inner child is so excited to make this and to create this, create my dreams, to create, my life. You're going to be working very much with your inner child, which is why you have to go back and you have to retrieve this, okay? First, you have to work with your inner child so that they can stand virtually almost next to you, okay? Your inner child is going to be helping to work with you on creating these things, and it's just fun, okay? I feel like this is going to be so much fun for you, so inspiring for you. And then with the Ace of Cups, okay, you got the Ace of Cups on top of the Presence card, okay? This is a new connection. It could be a new relationship, a new friendship. You're becoming very present in your relationships. You're becoming very aware. And this is also, this Presence card, it says connection, okay? Attention, reality, and connection. You are going to become so present in your day-to-day life. And as you're working on these creative things, it's going to raise your vibration so high that I feel like this radiant, this acceptance of the fact that you're a radiant goddess, like this is going to make you shine. Like people are going to be so attracted to you and your energy, whether you're in a relationship or single, whatever it is, I feel like they are going to take notice of you and how, like, you're so confident in who you are, okay? It's this gift of emotion and, feeling so present. You're not living in your past, anymore. You're not necessarily worried about your future. Like, you're living in the moment. You're enjoying your life and your creative pursuits, okay? You're letting yourself rest. And, you're waking up to your joy, to oneness, to like this creative beauty. Like, this is just, I just love this for you. Okay. All right, Spirit. So how is Scorpio meant to shine? Okay. How are they meant to work their light? How are Scorpio meant to shine their light? Okay. Okay. So you have you got Pleiades. Okay. It says Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So the card of Pleiades is starseeds. This is a starseed energy. So if this resonates, take it. If it doesn't, throw it out. Because this reading is for a lot of different people. But if you were feeling this Pleiadian energy, Spirit's saying yes, like this, yeah, it's who you are, okay? So with what you're creating, like, you're here to, you could possibly be channeling other messages for people, bringing messages to people, but it's uplifting humanity. It's making other people feel good within themselves, okay? Whatever you're creating is going to make people, you're going to uplift them, okay? You are going to uplift them, as well as yourself. I feel like by honoring yourself, I feel like you're going to uplift yourself to that point of a high vibration, okay? And in that high vibration, you very much could be channeling your own mission, channeling from Spirit, finding that inspiration from Spirit as to what you're creating, okay? And how you can use that to uplift humanity, all right? You also have Inner Temple, okay? So it says devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Yes, staying true to yourself, okay? Tuning into what it is you're creating, tuning into what it is you're channeling, all right? Going within, because that's where you're going to find the keys. That's where you are going to find what it is you're meant to create, is going to be coming from within. Okay, and then you have, it says earth, north, below. Okay, so this is your root chakra energy. This is getting grounded, connecting to the earth. Okay, getting grounded. All right, go outside, take a walk, bring nature inside, whatever it is, listen to nature sounds, but this is also, getting grounded, definitely. And then it says celebrate. Yeah, you have a lot to celebrate coming up here in the next 30 days. Spirit's saying to come out of this denial and just celebrate who you are, what you're creating in the life that you have. You have a lot to celebrate, I feel like. Even though it may not feel that way right now. It may not feel that way right now. But within the next 30 days, I feel like you are going to be you're going to have a lot that you want to celebrate. Okay. So for your moon cards, you have the end of a tough cycle approaches, a full moon in Capricorn. Okay. You have nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. And conclusions are within reach. Okay, so what this is telling me is, yeah, you're gonna start to celebrate. You're gonna start to come into this new energy, okay? But healing is a process, and you may not feel the end of this until that full moon in Capricorn, okay? Or it could be saying that, the end of the tough cycle is approaching within this next 30 days, depending on when you are seeing this, okay? If you are seeing this go live, I feel like, yes, this end of the tough cycle is going to approach within the next 30 days. And it's that Capricorn energy, that's that earth energy. It's getting connected and grounded to earth to get out of this tough cycle, okay? But nothing is yet set in stone, okay? Our life, our choices, our energy varies very much day by day. And Spirit's saying, like, none of this is set in stone until you make that decision, because on the back of the deck, you have your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. So what that tells me is you don't see that you're being tested because this is a healing journey. But the universe is saying, if you make the choice to heal your inner child, then all of this can unfold, okay? But if you don't make the choice to do the background work to actually heal your inner child and to go within, okay, then all of this can change and nothing is going to happen, okay? Because nothing is yet set in stone. It's all within your choice, your decisions, okay? As humans, we have human will. We have the power to make our own choices. We have free will, okay? So Spirit's saying, none of this is set in stone until you make that choice, okay? But conclusions are within reach. It says full moon eclipse. So with that, I'd like you to look up the full moon eclipse. Currently, as I am filming this, we are about to come into Scorpio season, and we are in eclipse season. So if you are watching this go live, there's very much a possibility that the full moon eclipse is coming up soon. And a conclusion is going to come, you could very much be coming into this, the conclusion of this, by the time that full moon eclipse comes in, or after that full moon eclipse, it's that portal, that energy is going to open this all up for you and make it a lot easier for you to navigate this energy. Okay. So let's just take one last look and see where you are needing some self-care. Okay. Self-care is where it is all at. It really will help to, if we put ourselves first, it really helps to open up those energies to be able to push through and to heal what it is that's challenging us right now. So let's see, Spirit, what kind of self-care is my Scorpio in need of? How can self-care help them to integrate this new energy? Okay, so the first card you have is meditate, and it is the number 35, which reduces to the number 8, which is the number of abundance, okay? So meditate. Sit with yourself, okay? Get grounded, go outside, sit with yourself, and observe your thoughts. If you're somebody that says, I don't meditate, that's hard, whatever it is you're doing, maybe you like to take walks, just observe. Meditation to me, it's observing your thought process. It's, finding the truth, but being able to really see what it is your mind is saying, because there's not always truth in the mind. Okay, yeah. Oh, there's another one in there. Oh, it's a couple. Okay, well, so the next card, you got quite a few out, which is good. All right. So you also have the number 13. It says connect with the earth. Okay, like we were just saying. It's important for you to get outside and to connect right now. You have a lot of green energy over here. All right, so you're going to connect. You need to connect with your heart, connect with the earth. Take a walk. Connect with the trees, connect with all of it. Okay, and I think that's going to help you with that meditation process. Sweet treat, number 50. Okay. So yeah, allowing yourself to have a sweet treat, to make a sweet treat. Maybe you like to bake cookies, or, you want to make muffins for breakfast, whatever that is. Spirit's saying to let yourself indulge for a moment and let yourself have a nice sweet treat. Fruit for breakfast or something, because all of our serotonin comes from our stomach. 90% of it comes from our stomachs. So it's important to let ourselves have a sweet treat every now and then. Not to overdo it, but to definitely let ourselves have that craving, okay? And I feel like with that sweet treat, maybe you should have the sweet treat that you loved as a child. It will help you to connect with your inner child if you allow yourself to have that sweet treat, okay? You also have the number 38, nourish your temple. All right. And that came out next to sweet treat. So just allow yourself to maybe have a sweet treat from your childhood to find that balance, okay? But to make sure you're nourishing yourself. Make sure that you are eating healthy foods, that you are exercising, moving your body, taking walks, putting your self-care first, because when we feel nourished, like I was just saying, that serotonin comes from our stomach. When we take care of ourselves and we nourish our bodies, that food is able to work for us. And we're also able to connect if we're eating healthy foods. It can help us to be grounded and to connect with Earth a lot more, because we're eating the foods that come from Mother Earth, more so than the foods that come from the factories. You also have the number 39, plan a vacation. All right, so that's going to break down to a 12, which is going to break down to 3. You also have the number 38, which breaks down to an 11, and the number 13, which breaks down to 4. So those numbers may be significant for you. You may be seeing those numbers within the next 30 days. But yeah, plan a vacation. That is going to help you as well to know what you're building for finances, okay? Maybe you have a lot of possessions you can sell, that you can, make space so you can make your creative art and all of these new ideas that are going to come in. But you can also use those finances to help pay for a vacation, to plan a vacation somewhere, and to help really rejuvenate yourself. So wherever you're feeling called to go, start to plan that. Maybe you need a passport. Go get your passport. Start looking online for flight information, figuring out when a good time would be. But just start this planning process, okay? It's going to give you something to strive for. All right. And it's going to delight your inner child to be able to, plan this. Maybe you want to go somewhere that you've wanted to go since you were a child, and you're just going to say, you know what? We're going to do this, and I am going to take that step for myself, okay? All right. So that is all I am seeing for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for being here. If you liked this reading, if this resonated with you, please go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. I do have so many more videos that I plan to put out there, and I would love to have you follow me so that we can continue to connect and grow this community. If you are interested, I also offer Reiki and EFT tapping sessions along with personal readings. You can find all of my information and all of the things that I offer on my website. I will leave the link below, and go ahead and share this with somebody that could use this message, okay? If you have a Scorpio in your life and they could use this message, I highly encourage you to share this with them so that they can also, have something to work towards within the next 30 days. All right, so thank you again for being here, and go ahead and leave a comment below. I would love to connect with you if you really liked this reading, and I can't wait to see you again. Take care.